So I'm starting to send the video over. And we should get video here if I turn on something like the avatars, so we have something on the video. Let's see if we can create an avatar here, since I'm using my camera. We're logged in as Deborah, so let's go with something that looks like Deborah. And let's see if we can set up her account here. We're streaming. Okay, now that I have it, I think I can go back over to the meeting, choose her, and apply. And then if my MacBook can keep up with everything that I'm doing, what we should have over on YouTube is video eventually. And if I'm sharing something in Teams, we should see that as well. So if I share a window in Teams, like our virtual machine, we can see that the video showed up. And then if I pop over to the virtual machine, we can also see the virtual machine now live within the YouTube Live. So I would say that going live with Teams from a streaming perspective, or Zoom for that matter, it's not much easier, is a bit confusing. There's the technical setup where we had to enable the ability to stream to begin with. So if you recall yesterday, I showed you the admin setting to make this available to either all users or certain users. And then on top of that feature, we also had to configure, in this case, YouTube. So I went to a profile on YouTube. I told it I want to go live. And then by going live, I'm getting the information back. And typically, maybe YouTube does a better job of muting this. I know LinkedIn, if you go live on LinkedIn, it ends up like a monitor where you can hear what's going on. So you have to mute the tab or you do get a loop of audio. So it looks like this is just muted. YouTube does a better job of muting. So they just mute it in the monitor automatically for Studio. So on top of this, with Microsoft Teams, I could go ahead and record the meeting to the tenant. So this is our shared tenant in our Microsoft Teams environment with the business licensing. And then the recording and the streaming are independent. So if you joined this meeting from our Teams tenant, shared Teams tenant, you would see the message that it's being recorded and that it is being broadcast. And I can stop the streaming to YouTube, saying goodbye to everybody on YouTube. With the avatars, you can use reactions. And there are several reactions, so I could wave goodbye. If I find I could say thank you in ASL. And if I find the goodbye wave here, I don't know if you can search them. By default, the same 5 are pinned, but you do have the ability to find others and then pin them. There's Eureka, Heart, and here's a mini wave. So if I like that and I want to use it all the time, I can unpin some of the items at the top and then pin other items to that board. And then I still have the reactions up here as well. So if I wanted to applause for my audience, I can do that.